we like to celebrate a lot of days here on Mass Appeal, and this is certainly one of my favorites. It's National Fajita Day. Fajitas are a delicious meal that can be done many different ways, and here with me now to show us one version is Danielle Famaro, author of the book, Add This to Your Plate. Good morning, my friend Danielle. How are you?
Hi, Barry. So nice to see you again.
Likewise. It's always fun having you on the show. And now I understand you're going to take the traditional fajita and kind of, as they say, kick it up a notch.
We are, and we're going to make it super, super healthy, because the one thing about fajitas is that it's actually a really healthy dish. However, when we get these pre-packaged ingredients, sometimes we're getting a lot of sodium and a lot of preservative, and that's what makes such a healthy meal kind of start to go unhealthy. So you know me, I have to throw the healthy kick on it, guys. So are you guys ready to dive in and see how to make these, how simple they are?
Let's go. I love the healthy aspect of it, because sometimes when you dine out, you're not sure how healthy they are, but when you're at home in your own kitchen, you can control how good or bad they are for you.
Exactly. And you know, it's just these little small tweaks that I always talk about that we can do to change a meal that sometimes doesn't seem healthy into something absolutely delicious. So when you're making fajitas, guys, there's really the two major ingredients. You have your peppers, right? Your peppers, your onions, that's your major mixture right there, and your chicken. So what I have already made is our pepper mixture. One nice thin slice, and then I put these on the stove, and give them that nice chop what we really want in our fajitas.
Danielle, do you suggest hand chopping the vegetables or putting them through like I forget what the device is, not a blender, but a food processor?
Yeah, you know, I personally am a little bit old-fashioned. I don't have too many fancy gadgets in my kitchen. I really just like, I'm a wood spoon type of girl, and just a knife and a cutting board. So I just really slice these into nice thin slices. It's really simple to cut peppers. It's not, onions is a whole different story. My eyes will never stop watering. But if you want to pump your onions, you could, but I personally like them to be in nice long strips. And the same thing goes for the chicken. So,
and now that everybody's wearing a mask, cutting onions isn't so bad anymore.
Oh gosh, they say that you can freeze an onion, and when you freeze it, if you chop it, it won't help you put a piece of bread in your mouth. I have no idea if you've ever tried it, but the piece of bread in my mouth kind of cracks me up. I might have to try that one out. So
put it together.
Yes, chicken's the same thing, Patrick. I did these nice thin strips of chicken, and these are just chicken breasts. And with the chicken, I'm going to show you how easy it is to season chicken fajitas. So I've got 2 pounds of chicken right here. I know you love spices, so here we go. This is your favorite part. I've got here a teaspoon of chili powder and paprika. We're going to put that in. A teaspoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon of oregano, and about a half a teaspoon of salt, about a fourth a teaspoon of pepper, and lastly, half 1 juice lemon. You can use a juicer, or you can just squeeze it yourself. And if you want a little kick, you can add a little bit of red pepper, and that's it. Patrick, what do you think about all those spices?
I like that, and most of those spices people have already in their home, so it's not as if you have to make a special trip to go purchase anything. Most spice racks have all that stuff.
Exactly, and that's what I love about, I love to try to keep my meals simple, ingredients you can find in anywhere or you have already in your house. And once you mix this together, you can let it marinate for about an hour or two. If you don't even have the time, don't worry about it. You can put it right into your pan, and you just want to cook the chicken until it's no longer pink. But I have a little trick to making the chicken nice and crispy. Have the flame on a high flame with a nice high smoke point oil so you don't fry your food. You want to make sure that that oil can withstand high heat like an avocado oil. And you just want to char it on each side till it's no longer pink. And I've already got one prepared for it. Here's what it's going to look like when you're done with this beautiful chicken. It's seasoned, it's spicy. And we just have 2 more steps and we're done. So once you guys have this all ready to go, this is where I add in 2 teaspoons of fresh minced garlic and just cook 1 minute, okay? You only cook it for a minute because you don't want to overcook the garlic. You'll remove some of the flavor from the garlic. And once that's done, you just add the peppers back in and you toss it. And guess what, Patrick?
You're done.
That's it. We're done. And you guys, this is so delicious. And if you want to make it extra healthy, you want to hear my other little secret? Not a huge secret, but
Shoot.
just use a nice whole wheat tortilla. You get your whole grains, your vegetables, your protein, and a whole mouthful of deliciousness. Healthy fajitas from scratch, National Fajita Day.
Danielle, this is one of those segments where I wish you were with us because I love fajitas. So thank you so much for sharing your recipe. You can always find it on mymassappeal.com. Thanks again, Danielle.
I'll be there someday. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Bye-bye.